Go ahead and brush your hair out. So you can see I have naturally very curly hair. But yeah. So I know some people like to use a comb. You probably should. Some people say that it's like better for your hair and it like it doesn't break and brushes break your hair. I don't know. I've never had a problem with the breakage until I started to use a lot of heat products and not heat protectants, and I used a brush my whole life, and I had no problem with it. But if you do, then probably use a comb. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. When I always thought I had coarse hair, and because my hair was originally really thick until I got it cut all short and thin because the lady was cutting my hair wrong and not the right hair cutting for my hair. But I always thought I had coarse thick hair, and then when I went to like the more professional lady, I mean the other one was professional too, but she had like my type of hair. She had like naturally curly hair and stuff, and it was kind of pretty much my hair, and a little bit looser though. And she actually showed me, she's like, my hair's coarse, your hair is pretty fine. And I'm like, my hair's not fine. And she goes, it's not thin, but it's fine. And I'm like, how's that? And she pulled out like a strand of mine and a strand of hers and put them next to each other. And coarse hair, the actual strand is like just not thicker, just like coarse. I don't know, it's coarse. And thin hair is like a thinner strand. It just like, I have thick, fine hair. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me know if that doesn't make any sense, but hope it does. So, yeah, just go ahead and brush out your hair. And when I straighten my hair, this is why I'm saying, like, it's completely different depending on whether I'm going to straighten it or leave it curly, which is very rare that I leave it curly, but I barely put any product in my hair when I straighten it because, hold on. Do you see my new second bed? Long story, but that's a vlog. Anyways, because if you put too much product, like oily stuff or creamy stuff in your hair, I think it kind of backfires when you straighten your hair. So I like to not put too much product in my hair. I only put 3 things in my hair, including heat protectant. So these are 2 really good heat protectants. This is the Tresemme. I know a lot of people rave about this product, and I love it, and it's very inexpensive, and it's a really good product. It is the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray, and this is by GVP, which is what my new straightener is. And I told you that I had a GHD and I was acting up and all that stuff. Long story, but anyways, so this is a GVP heat protectant, and it's compatible to the Chi 44 Iron Guard, and yeah. So it works pretty good, but it's a lot cheaper. It's only like $5, I think. This is like still cheaper. This is like $3.50 at Walmart. This I got at Sally's though, so maybe that's why it's a little bit more expensive. I don't know. Anyway, so one of those. I'm almost out of my Tresemme, and the GVP is still full. And then I use my Infusium 23. This is the step 3 leave-in treatment. I usually do not put leave-in treatments in my hair or conditioners or anything like that when I straighten my hair, again, because I feel like it gets too, I don't know, I don't like it. But this is like a liquid. It's not greasy or oily or anything. Like, oh my gosh, it's just kind of like water in your hair. And it just, your hair absorbs it, and then that's it. So I really like it. And then I use some shine serum. This is, usually people would use shine serum, anti-frizz serum, and like all the products you use. This is like all of it in one, and it's very not oily or greasy at all. This is in my favorite products video. So is this, and it has UV protection, heat protecting, protection against environmental stress. I can't talk today. Tames frizz and treats split ends for a smooth, shiny, soft finish. So this has it all. It's really not oily. You really need like a little tiny bit though. So yeah, that's all I'm going to use. So I start off with my Infusium, and I like to put it in my palm, even though it's very liquidy. Like, can you guys see? It's like liquid. I put it in my palm, but if you rub it around enough, it won't be liquidy. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Can't do it really easily, but you want to be very careful so you don't drop anything. And it'll just kind of go like that. And just kind of distribute that through your hair. Okay. And then I use my heat protectant. And I don't like to put heat protectant before I straighten because it's kind of a waste of time for me. So I kind of just section off my hair like this and just pick a heat protectant and just get it sprayed now. And if I'm going to blow dry, I'll spray now and I'll spray after I blow dry. So when I straighten, because if you just use the heat protectant you have in from the blow dryer, it's already like burned off. So you can never have too much heat protection, I think, unless it's like a cream, then it'll get greasy. That's why I like sprays. And this stuff's really good. And then brush it through, distribute everything evenly. And I part my hair down the middle because I don't want my bangs to look too flat when I straighten them to this side. So then after I straighten it, I part my hair and it looks just better. And then you want to take so little of this, like really little. And I have really thick hair and that's enough for me. I used to take a lot when I had longer and thicker hair. But now this is all I need. And when I usually I'll put more if it's with my curly hair. But again, I don't like to put too much product. And leftovers go on your ends because it does have a split end mender. I think the only thing this does not do is condition your hair. But yeah. So just get that through your hair. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So after my hair is completely dry, I'm not going to blow dry it unless I run out of time, but hopefully it'll dry fast, and then once it's completely dry, I will come back and show you the straightening part. So I have layers, so that's kind of, I'll show you how I do that, but yeah. So hey guys, so this is going to be how I straighten my hair. I'm going to finish off from my hair routine when my hair is wet. This is a couple hours later. I did not blow dry. I let it air dry, and my roots are a little wet in the midsection, so I have to let that air out a little bit. But I'll show you just a couple pieces of how I do my bottom layers, which are my tallest layers. So again, I already sprayed my heat protectant before in the first part of the video, if you remember. And I'm going to use my GVP straightener. I'll talk about this later. But yeah, and I also used the GVP thermal protectant. Oh, no. I used the Tresemme. Sorry, forgot. So I just kind of go like that, and then just the first time to pretty much straighten it out. And then if there's still a little bit of wave to it, this is on 370. And then at the second run through, I kind of go like that and make it kind of still like that, like not a curve at the end. I just kind of like them to go like this, right here. I like them to kind of that. So yeah. And yeah, so this is a really good straightener. Really good price. You guys know that my GHD was acting up and stuff, and I wanted a new straightener and stuff. And then so I got this one, and also it gave me the GVP thermal protectant spray and a little mini flat iron that I should do a video on if you want me to. I don't know. Just like that and let it fall. So yeah, you can make it go this way like this one. I like mine to go this way though. Like that. So yeah, that's pretty much just how I do my hair. Just like this. And it does recover heat very quickly, and I really like that about it. So my middle layer, I do the same thing. I just kind of let it go like this, and then I'll come back with my top layers and show you how I do this. So stay tuned. I'm just split them in like half, and I take the bottom part. You can straighten them all at once, but mine are like frizzy and crazy like you see, so I split them in half, and I do something different with the top. But the bottom, I pretty much just straighten normal, like I were to straighten my normal hair, except I like curve it at the bottom, because I kind of like it to go like that. Okay, and like just fix it like however you want it. And I actually think this is part of my hair, so that's how short my layers are. So just fix that, and then take down the top part, and you can give it like a little bump or whatever, like this, and straighten it like that. I straighten mine back like that. That's how I straighten them. And then what you could do, what you could do is take this little front part right here, just the really thin front part, and just kind of at an angle. Oops, that was too angled. But like at an angle, bring it back. Like however you want it. That didn't work out very well. Okay, anyways. So just fix them up however you want them. And I like them a whole lot better like this than when I like volumize them or whatever. And then if you ever want to part it over more, just using a pencil because it's what's right in front of me. If you ever want to like part it more, it's gonna work fine as long as you like brush it down and everything. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. My bangs are looking a little weird, I don't know. You can play with them and fix them up however you want them, but that's how pretty much I do mine. And yeah, so that was my hair. That's how I straighten my hair. And this might be a long video, I don't know, I haven't edited it yet.